I'm sorry.
Nobody asked for
Well, all right, what about this? Let's, I'm getting ready to say for and against, and we'll see what he says then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard an explanation on the amendment. Does anyone want to speak for this amendment? All right, if you come forward and state your name for the record.
Madam Chair, Sylvester Smith, and I'm wearing a couple of hats here. First, I'm an attorney and as a member and representative of the NFIB speaking for small business. The state of Arkansas has taken a very free market and hands-on approach historically with regard to the way businesses run. This proposed rule would create, in my opinion, a nanny state type philosophy in which you're telling these businesses how they have to run, whom they can partner with, who they can allow invest in their firms. And that's just not a free market concept. NFIB is very protective of the free market. As I'll remind you, most of you have always spoken highly about the free market and competition, et cetera, et cetera. The other concern that I think is also very substantial. None of us as lawyers advise our clients to do business in their own names. Most of you who have businesses I know use LLCs, trusts, et cetera. There's a line in the bill, as President constituted, line 33, that talks about individuals. My concern also is that that can be interpreted to mean that only individuals can own the equity in these companies, which would suggest that another LLC, a trust, etc., could not have an investment or ownership interest. And so that would mean anyone who wants to participate in this would have to do so in their own name. That's just not the way we conduct business in Arkansas. And the whole concept of operating a business that's greater than one person under the name of an individual or natural person opens up a whole host of liability issues for that person to be sued in their individual capacity and have their own home, their car, their retirement account subject to loss via litigation. And again, that's just not the way people conduct business. And so my concern, if I could just take 30 more seconds, Senator, is that the bill as presently written will not discourage straw people, it will encourage it and create a circumstance in which a high net worth individual will find other folks, if they pay a few dollars, to have the license issued in their name. And finally, my academic research supports this. Most businesses fail because the person runs out of money before they learn how to run a business. And as you start this new concept, if you discourage outside investment, outside expertise, that will happen. And if you shut off a means to legitimate outside investment from out of state, you will leave people with no other recourse than to turn to the black market and start selling this product out the back door, which we do not want. So,
All right, I was going to ask, are you speaking against the bill? Or
I'm speaking for the amendment.
For the amendment, it kind of got...
I'm so sorry. Yes, ma'am. I'm speaking for the amendment.
Well, I thought that's what you were trying to do, but it kind of got over into the bill, so I was going to bring you back to the amendment.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
The amendment alleviates all the concerns that I have with regard to
All right,
the
there you
bill.
go. Okay, thank you very much. All right, and you had some time left over.
Oh, yeah. Does anyone have a question
That's
about?
what we were going to do.
Does anyone have a question about?
Wait a minute, just a minute. Would anyone on the committee like to ask a question, please? Anyone? All right, seeing none, thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator.
All right, does anyone want to speak against the amendment? All right, so Representative House, you're recognized. Set the timer.
Thank you, Madam Chair. All of the statements of law that these two learned counselors made are absolutely correct. It's probably against the commerce laws. All of the statements of fact they said, however, are inaccurate. Number one, House did not write the amendment. It was written by the people, and the people said they wanted 7%, they wanted 7-year residency, and they wanted 60% of the owners. So if you do the math, you could have 3 owners, one owning 99%, and 2 owners owning 0.5%, and you would meet that threshold. Well, when I talked to David Couch, who was one of the drafters, I said, is that what you meant? He said, no, we actually misdrafted it. What we wanted to say was 60% of the ownership was vested in Arkansas. I have no trouble from a legal standpoint of this amendment, but if this committee wants to tell the people that their wishes will be disregarded, that's certainly the General Assembly's prerogative. And as far as doing business with Arkansas Corporation, I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly all right with that because applies to a permit. There's no mistaking the fact, there are hundreds of people that are gearing up to invest in this, and they're all Arkansas residents. Maybe out-of-state money will come into play, and I do know that there are a lot of out-of-state people who are interested in this. And that's great. But here, this is the will of the people. The only thing my amendment clarifies is that they wanted Arkansas people to be owning it, and that's what it does. And if I'm wrong, that the federal courts or the state courts, either one, tell us that we're wrong, or tell the people that they are wrong. And I'm perfectly comfortable with that, but I don't think the legislature ought to do it. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. All right, Senator, wait just a minute, Representative House, we have a question. Senator Keith, recognized for a
Thank you,
question.
Madam Chair. Senator House, I think I heard you say, maybe I thought I heard you say, that the way it's written is, you think might be unconstitutional.
Oh, I think it might be because, under alcohol rules, we've got some out-of-state owners, but everybody gets back to our check. And the people in charge of the liquor stores are Arkansas residents. And that's because Congress said, under the 19th and 21st Amendments, I guess, the state has authority over alcohol, period. The federal government takes no interest. I expect Congress to say the states have authority over medical marijuana, period, in which case the residency requirements can be upheld. If they're not going to be upheld by the courts pending that, that's the court's decision. I don't think
I may have asked the question the wrong way, I guess. Are you telling me this amendment is more constitutional than what is actually in the existing language?
My legal opinion.
Illegal, as a
I'm
law.
always careful because I'm not the legislature's lawyer, and I really hate to give a personal opinion. I understand arguing your client's case, that's okay. I feel uncomfortable making that statement. But if you look at the last page of the amendment, the commission shall issue a license for dispensary cultivation facility only in the name of a natural person. That's to put a name with the application. As similar to the ownership interest requirements for permits issued by the Alcohol Beverage Control Division for alcoholic beverages. And that's the way they do it. You gotta put an Arkansas with that license. And that's the way it's done. That's the question of fact. And to say it's not done, that's just not correct.
I think I heard you mention interest from out-of-state entities, and I mean, no matter what we do, we will have out-of-state money involved.
Absolutely.
I mean, if we
can't
limit
regulate.
to Arkansas residents, we're gonna have someone in Arkansas.
If I want to borrow my money from an institution in the south side of Chicago, for instance, the state can't regulate that. I understand.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, all right, thank you. Representative House was speaking against. Does someone want to speak for? And I believe we have Dustin McDaniel.
I think I'm signed up to speak against the bill if it's not.
Oh, okay, you're not on the amendment then, all right, okay.
I think I'd be redundant at this point.
All right, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the explanation of the amendment. You've heard for and against. What is the pleasure of the committee?
Adoption.
Adoption? Okay.
I move to pass, Madam Chair.
All right, we have a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No.
I think we need a roll call.
Senator Flowers. Senator Flowers. Senator Urban. Senator Sanders. Senator Sanders. Senator Cooper.
Aye.
Senator Flippo.
No.
Senator Eads. Senator Eads. Vice Chair Cheatham. Chair Munson.
I'm sorry, but the amendment has failed.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right. Representative House, I believe you are to continue with the explanation of the bill, or have you finished?
I think so, Madam Chair. I think y'all have heard all there is to it.
All right. All right, you want to close? Okay. You're recognized.
Thank you, members. I think you've heard the explanation of the bill, and we've gone through a dialogue on this. I would appreciate a vote on the bill. I do vote on the bill.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to go back. We did not have for and against on the bill. So let's do that. Yes, sir.
And I am still signed up to speak against the bill
Yes.
before the vote.
Yes, and that's why we're going back.
Got it.
All right? With all the for and against for the amendment, that was a little confusing. So our House Bill 1371, we have, all right,